How's it going, y'all? We are back with BT14. If you're new here, welcome to the channel, and for you regulars, welcome back. Do have Jesmon OTK being played by Thomas Tricks, parentheses on the sticks, Mr. Tex on the decks. Speaking of Tex, heading the offense, training and security. Brad on Commandramon, going to use the Pride Mem boost, which does find the new BT14 Commandramon, which is going to cycle 5. Papa training. We're going to be keeping the Blitz Jesmon without passing turn. Joust, because we're behind in security. Greymon is going to give it one, so that's going to be 3 checks unsuspend. Well, 4 checks unsuspend. Final check, and do we have Chimera? Ooh, BT14. So now with the Satsuki goes to 2, and somehow has to make up 4 checks. I feel like he's just done too much. I mean, we've got the boost, which helps. Swing Missymon, he's going to put 3 to the top. This time it will actually die, then check 3. Who could have seen that coming? High Commandramon hits the field. Crack the boost. Cargodramon finds a Commandramon. Doesn't have Rush yet. Brigade can shoot us up to 7. It's going to play the Gaogamon. Gaogamon's going to find D-Brigade, and we go nice and wide. Now everything is a blocker. Going to attempt to swing, is going to go unsuspended. We're going to block. Float into a new Commandramon, High Commandramon, so that way we can get slightly higher up. Oh, so many pieces going off. Alright, now we're going to block with the new body, the new Commandramon. And now he's just soaked up damage really, really well. Alright, looks like we're going to skip it up. Jesmon, not going to be able to close out the game. Alright, setting up the mulligan as we do have Jesmon going first. Still just thinking about how risky that Commandramon swing in was. Luckily it did die in security, because by putting the top 3, it does also give it DP, so it wasn't guaranteed to die in security if it hit like a 2k Digimon. Trident Arm, I mean, gets no value. The joys of having these rookies swing in. So we do find 2 pieces for the line. Gonna swing for 1, and then we are gonna swing at security with the on deletion one, which is gonna float into a new one. Sealsdramon will give things rush once we do get the Cargodramon, which is going to hit into the Numamon, load the Satsuki, and then play it out at the end of turn, so looking pretty solid. D-Brigade hits the board so fast. It really didn't feel like Tom gave him all that much. We must be missing the level 4 because we're not really going too far. Just setting up a body on board. Commandramon in the back. And we can mine like at any point. We're going to go into Brigade, which is going to pop the Huckmon. And then end of turn, we're going to play 6 costs worth of D-Brigade. Pretty nice. And yeah, just too much done. Jesmon not able to keep up. A very, very solid deck. But we do have a bonus game coming for you guys. Alright, setting up security for this bonus game. I'm going to be seeing D-Brigade go first, this time actually opening with a Tamer. Do we just go the full line and avoid giving over the extra memory, or are we going to play a searcher to find something? Answer is no. We're going to stay 5 in the back. Just passes over with a second Satsuki. Kind of just baiting him to stay small. It's going to be an expensive Huckmon, as it does fine 2. And I don't think it can take the Blitz Omni, so it's just going to take the Searcher and a Sister. We're getting some serious value now. Swing in with jamming. When attacking, finds another Satsuki. Value. And the Cargo Dramon going to find a Command Dramon. Going to find a Cargo Dramon. And we do have Reboot to keep it safe. Obviously, Jess X is just going to be able to just go straight over it. Going to gain back the memory. And now we can swing over the Cargo. Swing on Suspend. Alright, so the protection effect of the High Command Dramon keeps it safe by deleting it, but then we are going to swing over it this time without anything. We are going to go through the piercing. Nice little use of the effective decoy there. Speaking of decoy, do have decoy Command Dramon on board. Gonna go into High Command Dramon, load it up, go for the jamming check, find a Command Dramon. Gonna go into Cargo, and this time we should be able to go into Brigade. It's gonna trash off a Brigade, but we do seem to have another one ready. Batman up top. Gonna pop the 7, end of turn. Find a Command Dramon finds a piece. High Command Dramon going to hand. So pretty nice wide board setup. Alright, we are going to swing. Obviously everything's piercing, so it is going to be able to swing through. There's no point blocking it. Finds a Pride Memory boost. I don't really know how he comes back from this kind of board. If he can play something out, then maybe. I don't think there's GX in this. So I feel like he has to like drop a Sister or something to find Chimera. It's just going to find the Bauhut crack to go into Bauhut. Now we should be able to Chimera to shrink the board. We are going to swing on deletion. Ooh, no targets. And that is going to be that final check gone through. Do still need to Chimera to take something off the board, but Brigade Dramon is still going to be able to block the attack anyway. Instead, we're going to go Sister. Brings back 1, evolve into Blitz Omni, unsuspend, attempt to swing for game, and we are going to block it off with no piercing. So much memory. I like the sequencing though. Like, against a deck that doesn't have 700 blockers, definitely could get the value going. Okay, swinging, plays out a Seals Dramon, or at least putting them to the top of the deck with the egg. High Command Dramon, when it does swing, is going to be able to get them, but that's if we don't just immediately draw them off of the Evos. So now we get to see new cards, and they do have the Rush thanks to the Seals Dramon. Going to swing High Command Dramon, no blocker, and then that is going to be the final one. So 2+1 to 0 as D-Brigade hits the channel and puts in the work. Good stuff from Brad in this first round. Plenty more BT14 games coming your way. Make sure to like and subscribe.